Get ready, start. The Supreme Court of India on Wednesday dismissed a petition challenging the election of Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Veena George, in the Kerala State Assembly elections, in 2016. Stop para. The petition alleged that Veena had involved in corrupt practices as per the Representation of People's Act while contesting in the 2016 elections. Stop para. Though a bench of Justice Sanjeev Khanna and Bala M. Trivedi dismissed the plea as it has been infructuous, it also looked at the matter on merits at the insistence of the petitioner counsel, senior advocate Kailas Nath Pillai. Stop. He told the court that if there is any finding pertaining to corrupt practices during election campaigning, it would have large scale ramifications. Stop para. It is the appellant's case that the respondent, while contesting in the state assembly elections in 2016 in Aranmula constituency, resorted to non-compliance, suppression of material facts, which is in violation of Rule 4A of the Conduct of Election Rules, 1961. Stop. The SLP states that the respondent number 1 did not disclose details of a particular non-resident ordinary account while filing her nomination form, and this goes against the legal requirement. Stop para double inverted comma open. The respondent number 1 deliberately suppressed the details in Form 26, which needs to be duly filled in good faith by candidates and placed before the returning officer. Stop. As per Rule 4 of the Conduct of Elections Rules 1961. Stop. Further, respondent number 1 has intentionally refrained from filing details of the non-resident ordinary savings bank account number in Federal Bank Limited. Stop, which was being regularly operated by her spouse, and the same is established by the transaction undertaken by the spouse. Stop. On consideration of the evidence adduced, suppression of such a vital information by the candidate in the affidavit filed along with the nomination paper vitiates the purpose of serving a check against misuse of power. Stop double inverted comma close para. The petitioner alleged that the respondent number 1 succeeded in the elections using corrupt practices as per section 123 within bracket 3 of the Representation of People's Act 1961. Stop para. Secondly, the petitioner alleged that the respondent participated in activities with malified intention to cajole votes on the grounds of religion and community, which is prohibited and in violation of the Constitution of India. Stop para. Double inverted comma open. Secondly, respondent number 1 has blatantly used Facebook for election campaign and for canvassing votes on the grounds of religion and community. Stop. She posted a photograph in her Facebook account in which it is depicted that she is delivering a speech on a podium used by the priest and keeping the Holy Cross and Holy Bible and other religious books on her side. Stop. She was also seen by people visiting the St. Mary's Orthodox Vallipalli and St. Mary's Orthodox Church, Othara on 15.05.2016 with her spouse and certain other persons distributing pamphlets, and the above described photograph of hers with a malified intention to wrongly influence people into voting for her in the grab of religion. Stop. Also, the respondent number 1 spouse is the secretary of the Malankara Association and is a very influential in the administration of the Church of the Malankara metropolitan with around 19,000 voters belonging to the Orthodox community responded. Number 1 has won the election by a margin of 7,646 votes. Stop, double inverted comma close. Stop.